Baby, Arlo said one thing. He said, if I know anything, I know we need to get up out of here. Serena Joy, what are you doing here? What are you doing, you guys? We are back to talk Teacup, episodes 1 and 2. Y'all, I have theories, I have ideas, but most of all, I'm invested. Only apply that. Get it, don't be timid when you ain't apply that. Love a bone, give along, leave it. I don't want no trip, baby, say like my name is Ashley, and this is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related, and I am here to put you on, okay? So, you guys, we are back to talk Teacup that aired on Peacock just a few short days ago. The first 2 episodes are out, and I have a ton of thoughts. Let's get into what happened in these first 2 episodes, and then we'll come back with my theories, honey, because I got a lot of theories. Because I need to know, is this a government experiment? Is this them reaping what they've sowed for all of the lies and manipulations that are going on in this small Atlanta farm community? Georgia farm community, I'll say that. Or is this even really happening? Is this all in someone's mind? We will get into all of the things. But as this episode opens up, we meet the Chenoweth family, and the Chenoweth family lives on a farm in Georgia, seemingly has a vet practice where they care for the farm animals and all of those things. And immediately we are introduced to a strained family dynamic. James and Maggie are clearly into it. There's some issues that she don't want to talk about right now. We later discover it's because Big James Chenoweth, aka Bass, y'all know Scott Speedman, is out here laying it low and spreading it wide. But he's not just laying it low and spreading it wide, anywhere. He had to get community poom from one of the neighbors, y'all. And it just gets messy. But so we meet them. We're not immediately exposed to the family drama. And y'all, spoilers ahead. If you haven't watched it, come back after you've watched it, but watch it because I think it's going to be a worthwhile series. So we see that they're kind of strained. Mom Maggie, aka Serena Joy from Handmaid's Tale, played by Yvonne Strahovski, is the mom, and basically she is checking on all her kids. She's got a teenage daughter who seems to be overachieving, a bit angsty, because I guess we got to make all teenage girls a little bit miserable for whatever reason. I don't know why they do that. And her son Arlo, who is in the room, and they've caught a wasp, honey, in a teacup. And she starts talking about the tempest in the teacup. And immediately I knew this was a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for disaster. Arlo's got his own mind, full of energy, wants to play, wants to do all of the things. And we kind of see a different dynamic. It might seem as though Arlo might have a different or better relationship with the dad, but I mean, that'll be revealed as we move on down the road. And so she goes out because, again, this is a no-kill animal family, even insects, even wasps. And so as she's walking it out, Arlo is in the window and he notices one of the goats is going somewhere else. But I guess I should start at the very beginning. As the episode opens up, we see a Latina woman in the woods running for her life. Murder, murder, kill, kill, death, death, Mr. Wasp, Mr. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, she's saying all of the things. Murder, kill, murder, kill, murder, kill, murder, kill, murder, murder, blah, blah. Okay, and she's bound. She's setting herself free, and we're like, what the heck is going on? Why is she just out here in the woods, bloodied? And we have no clue what's going on. Okay, so now that you have that piece, let's get back to the family life. The daughter is, again, angsty, overachieving, clearly homeschooled, preparing for a test, quoting Shakespeare and, all of the chambers in a cow's heart or whatever it was. Again, the family dynamic is strained. The husband, is telling Maggie, listen, have you worked things out with my mom? Because not only is it the nuclear family that's in the home, we also have his mother, Ellen Chenoweth, that's there. And apparently Maggie and Ellen be into it. And that's probably because Ellen is a pot smoking, giving liquor to minors, hippie type of grandma, I guess. I don't know. I don't like her. I don't trust her. I don't like her. I don't know what to make of her. I haven't seen her since Picket Fences. If you haven't seen that show and it's streaming somewhere, go watch it. It was a great show back in the olden days. But yeah, she just can't be trusted. So anyway, ultimately what happens, Arlo gets out of the room because he sees one of their goats, getting pulled to the forest edge, and he feels like he needs to go get it. So he goes out wandering because that's what kids do. Because clearly parents don't watch their kids in any of these shows. And I'm beginning to wonder, is this a message? Is this messaging? that they're giving us about parents not paying attention to their kids. I don't know. But I will say he did dart out really quickly. And next thing we know, he's lost. He's lost, but not before there's an emergency vet serious situation. A horse has been banging his head into the fence or a body into the fence. He's all jacked up, and it's because he's been injured. But all the while this is happening, the frantic call from the neighbors with this horse being dropped off, Arlo is missing. He's been gone for an hour, but we learn that Arlo goes hiding. We also learn a family secret that Mare, the angsty daughter, once played hide and seek, baby, and locked herself in the oven. And they said they wasn't gonna tell nobody. And why aren't you telling anybody? Y'all, it's something else going on in this family. So all the while this is going on, we need to find a search party to get Arlo. Everybody is really starting to freak out about it. The neighbor's son comes over. The granny, the hippie pot smoking granny, decides he needs a shot of the liquor. And she tells him that, you know, how she gets over her fears is that she says the thing that she fears most and then just changes the ending of it. Girl, I don't know. It feels like witchcraft and wizardry, like she's into something. I think she is very nefarious, but we'll see as the story progresses. And so we also discover the neighbors that come over. The wife is the one that's having the affair with James, okay? And the husband, Reuben, Jacob brother from Twilight, is just there oblivious to everything. He just caring about the horse. You know what I mean? And it's really kind of disgusting and disturbing that you can have these secrets, just secrets. And the neighbor wife is really upset because she's nervous that the wife is going to find out. And Scott's like, well, I haven't told her. I don't plan on telling her. But I mean, if we're going to tell the truth, tell the whole truth. You can't handle the truth. Tell the whole truth. You know what I mean? And so anyway, the search party's going out. James is out in the woods. He sees a coyote, so he runs back to get the baseball bat. In the meantime, Donald, the neighbor, and his wife come over, and damn it, he not playing them games. Give me my shotty, okay? Because I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to take out the coyote. Just as they're having this conversation, Arlo comes back, clearly either possessed by an entity, or embedded with something, because when we see him in the woods, we see that he gets grabbed by the Latina woman who was already murder, death, kill, Mr. And so, you know, between the two of them, something was exchanged. I don't know if it's like a frequency or what, but you did see something illuminate in the eyes. And I think it's just periodically activated, right? And for whatever reason, we'll get to my theories afterwards. And so he's back, but he's spouting all manner of evil. Donald is like, he did it to your son. I'm going to go out there and see what happened. And I said, well, you go on. And so he's in the woods talking to himself and is like, insurance don't cover an exorcism. Baby, because it's more than that. That baby forever changed, and he is. And it made me question, what does Donald know that everyone else doesn't know? So meanwhile, back at the ranch, Maggie is trying to quiet Arlo's fears, and he's like, I think we need to get the hell out of here. Like, this is not what you want. This is not a game. He's spazzing out. He's trying to run. He said, we all need to get out of here. He's coming. That man is coming. And it's not the man that I think we think it all was going to be, right? And so Donald's out there, and just as they're kind of getting their bearings, right? James and Reuben, his neighbor, go out to the boundary because they see a car out there, and they're like, what's this car? Well, this man with this gas mask done got out, spray painted a boundary in the shape of a teacup, a big old circle, a perimeter, okay, around all of their land. He said, don't cross this line. He drew a sign. He said, I ain't gonna talk to you. I'm gonna draw this sign. And y'all, this is a black man. This man who out here giving warnings is a black man. Now, I think that this man knows what's going on, but I don't think he is our enemy. I think he's actually here to help. I think he is here because clearly he preserved their lives. Baby, because if you cross this line, is over for you. And it's got to be something about the atmosphere, because I think that's where the gas mask, unless they're just trying to be, you know, dramatic and messy. And so he's like, don't come out here. Don't go past this line. And then has another sign that says, don't trust anybody. And clearly we can't trust anybody because y'all all smashing each other and lying in the secrets of it all. And so they're out there, and we see Donald running. He's being chased by the coyote, and they're like, don't cross the line, baby. Well, they see the dog, the coyote, whatever it is. They say it's not a coyote, but it's a big dog. He runs, jumps the boundary, goes over the lines, and he's eviscerated. Flesh off, bone, carcass is what's left. Now, Donald's wife, I guess, says she's sick of waiting. She's been waiting too long in the house. She comes out and she is like, I'm going home. They said, well, don't do that. He says, I got my dog. I'm going home. She goes home, heading out, and they're like, oh my God, she's walking. She can't cross this line. We saw what just happened to this big dog. Donald's like, wifey, don't do it. She said, I'm going home. I can't do this. Like, don't cross the line. Don't cross the line. What happens? She crosses the line, but Donald reaches out his hand, and his hand draws back a nub, and she's eviscerated. Not in a pillar of assault, but it did remind me of Lot's wife, y'all. It did. Because, girl, what are you doing? Listen, they're telling you not to do it. Just stop. Stop in your tracks. And she stopped almost and then decided to go on over that boundary, and she was dead as a door now. And so now we have to contend with, if you cross this boundary, you're really locked in here, but I can't trust anybody that I'm with. So there's got to be a sleeper cell inside. Again, Arlo is like, warning, 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 disaster is coming. Don't do any of this. He had a little thing, attacked the little neighbor boy, and the little neighbor boy, I was like, get up. You all right? What can little Arlo do? But again, he's going to have these moments, I think, throughout the series where we're going to be privy to what's going on the outside, because he's been touched by whatever this entity, this organism, this disease, whatever it is, right? So now let's get into my theories about what's happening in this series. I think this is going to reveal the true natures of all of these characters that are stuck now together within this boundary. But I think deeper than that, this could be some sort of testing. Right. I'm curious to know, but like I said, the man in the gas mask is not our enemy. I honestly think he's there to preserve and protect. I think we're going to get further information from him later on. Latina woman in the woods is a goner, dead as a door now. But again, I don't think our black man in the gas mask did it. I don't. I think he is there. I think he's privy to everything. And I think he's going to be the key to whether or not they're able to escape whatever this thing is. You know what I mean? And I don't even think it's the rest of the world, right? I don't think it's the rest of the world outside of the boundary. I think this is very specific to them. And I think when Arlo picked up whatever that thing was, he brought it there, and it's got to be quarantined is what I think. But you guys drop it in the comments below. Let me know your theories, your thoughts. We will be live later today to talk Teacup. I'm so excited because, again, I have all these thoughts, all these theories. I really hope this series goes somewhere. I think it was really well done. It was very well acted. I liked the dialogue. Very good time. Check it out. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think, you guys. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all of those things. All right. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.